Okay, this is full moon reading for the sign of Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and north node. We have our full moon in Aries, and this is a full moon reading for Virgo. I'm doing all the signs. First, I'm pulling an oracle card. We haven't had this one yet. Oh, it's beautiful. This sign is pleasure. Wow. That looks like euphoric or something. 18 breaks down to a 9. Oh, there's 2 butterflies there. Actually, there's more than that. There's a whole bunch up near the moon and everything. Wow. Wow. There's butterflies in this as well. So this might be like a transformation reading. And under the deck, we have growth. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. All right. So we have our oracle card is pleasure. All right. I'm going to click over here. Oh, I'm sorry. This is for Virgo. I'm doing all the signs. So this is for Virgo, sun, moon, rising, and north node. I probably should have done the signs in order so people would know what was to expect. Emperor. We've got divine masculine here. Yeah. 10 of Cups. So we've got pleasure, divine masculine here showing up with 10 of Cups. Wow. All right. Virgo. Divine timing. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. 3 of Cups. Maybe it's time to celebrate. Got the Death under the deck. We were talking about a transformation with the butterflies on that card. Death in tarot is like transformation. All right, let's keep going here. These are similar cards to one of these. Wow, that card just flipped over and then flipped itself back over or something. What is this card? 10 of Swords. Oh, 2 of Swords. Yeah, she's got her arms crossed. Two of Swords. Wow. This Ace of Swords is cool. It's like a knot, like ropes. That's crazy. I gotta look through the book. I just got this deck. So 2 of Swords. Trying to, like, avoiding making a decision about something. Let me get one more and then we're going to clarify these. Two cards. 3 of Swords and Judgment. Wow. With the Ace of Swords under the deck again. So what came flying out was 3 of Swords and Judgment. A painful situation there's like healing with that. You're healing from sadness and pain, and Judgment is that rebirth, like this second chance. Or so what are the other ones here? Let's get this deck out. Clarify, the first card up was the Emperor. I'm switching decks here. All right. Seems similar to another reading. I'm gonna have to look it up, maybe put it in the comments or something. So we have the Sage. This is basically the Hierophant. Your spiritual rule book, or we have Emperor here, so this could be about authority or something to that effect. But oh wow, we have the Empress under the deck. So we've got the Emperor and the Empress. So this is maybe about making something long term. This is long term. When we have the Hierophant with that, this is like wanting long term with someone. Emperor and Empress would be divine masculine, divine feminine. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Cups. All right, what's under the deck? Okay, so under the deck, sorry guys, under the deck we have the Two of Cups. The cards that came out, we had 3 cards that came out. 3 of Swords, again. Hanged Man. And 5 of Pentacles. So, this can be about a situation where someone has basically put somebody out in the cold. You feel like you've been ghosted. The communication came to a halt, and that is causing sadness and pain. It can also be about, because we have the Wheel of Fortune and the 5 of Pentacles clarifying that, and it can be about financial loss. The Hanged Man is kind of getting that different perspective on things. With the Two of Cups underneath, this is about a partnership. So the timing might not have been right for something, and someone knew that, because the Hanged Man is like a self-sacrifice. You're kind of putting the brakes on something when, even if you want it, you put the brakes on it because you know it's not the right time. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is about divine timing as well. Even if it's painful. So the 3 of Cups in this situation could represent somebody's not fully out of another relationship yet, so it could, instead of, because we have the Two of Cups, it could represent, that as a third person there. So let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Swords. So it looks like someone's avoiding making a decision. So maybe it's you in that needing, trying to decide if you want to be out of that situation. Strength, Leo. Leo card, we have the Strength. So this is needing the strength to make that decision, And under the deck, we have Justice. So I'm going to pick this card up. Try to grab it. So we have the scales. She's holding the swords. Oh, is that going to clarify there? There we go. She's holding the swords like, well, not really crossing the swords, but she's crossing her arms. Strength is a beautiful card because it's kind of like when you've tamed your ego and you're not coming with the roar of the beast, you're actually coming with compassion and strength. And the scales could be in your favor as far as that goes, if it's a decision. Let me see what the Three of Swords and Judgment is here. This can also represent a Leo. You know, if you're a Virgo, if you're if you're the person you're dealing with is a Leo, or one of the people you're dealing with, because we've got Swords here and then we have the Three of Cups. Empress. Empress is coming out a lot with this full moon. So healing from this Three of Swords, clarifying the Three of Swords and the Judgment, healing from that Three of Swords and getting this second chance at something. We've got Mother Earth is Empress, and she is very nurturing, but she also brings abundance. Five of Wands. So this could be competition. The situation could be, there could be competition involved, but it doesn't necessarily have to be bad. I don't know how to explain it. Let me get, I feel like I want to pull another card for each section. Let me see what the angel cards say a minute here. The Five of Wands, when I'm saying competition, sometimes there's healthy competition, you know, like in sports and things like that. So it just all depends on how you're resonating with the reading. Let's see what the angels have to say. All right. So we got new beginnings, which is 20. And 20 in the deck of tarot is Judgment. So this is that rebirth, this new beginning. Starting anew, finding your purpose. A forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So you're healing, getting a second chance at something. It could be you're finding out what your purpose is. What is this here under the deck? This is basically the equivalent, I guess, of the Two of Pentacles. It's Two of Ariel. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. Healthy competition. Yes, yes. Okay, let's see. I want to look up what this is in. I normally don't look them up in the book. I just kind of go with what I'm feeling for the card, but these have been really beautiful. I just read the top part of it. So for this, I'm going to take that off there so we can see. Okay. Pleasure. Are you taking life too intensively or too seriously? The time has come to call in the pleasures of life. Seek lightheartedness at this time. Focus on what would make you happy. Schedule in activities you find pleasurable. I open myself up to pleasures of life. That's actually what the bottom of the deck for here, this said. To have balance, making work fun. So there's a lot of healing going on, and finding that strength to make the decisions and having this new beginning, starting a new life, finding your purpose. And a lot of times our purpose is something that brings us happiness, almost like the secret to life is getting paid to do something that you love, because then you never feel like you work a day in your life. Lot of Empress, a lot of abundance coming out for this. With the Strength card. So you could be changing the status quo. You could be going against tradition, changing it up, finding your path, your purpose, what makes you happy. All right, I think I'm going to wrap it up for here. Thank you so much, you guys. Happy full moon.